Awaken to play. Hello and welcome to the Gamerman's Lounge. I am Lord Gamerman of this lounge. Hopefully things are going well for you guys. As for me, I just remembered I got to do my laundry, so I am doing my laundry. But in the meantime, here is an episode of Waifus of Gaming. That's right. In Waifus of Gaming, we go ahead and review an individual waifu, evaluate why many so love her, evaluate what makes her so great, and of course, come up with our finalized ratings on where she excels at. And yeah, in terms of Waifus of Gaming, all ratings will be based on a scale between 1 and 3. 3 out of 3 means max. And yeah, we make it a habit to put that disclaimer up there when it comes to Waifus of Gaming and Waifus of Gaming related content. Now, today we're going to be taking a look at a gacha waifu, that's right, who happens to be a big-time damage dealer. That's right, we're going over to Wuthering Waves again, and we're going to be taking a look at Changli. Changli is Jinzhou Magistrate's counselor, who was also a mentor to the Madam Magistrate herself. When Rover went to resolve the crisis in Mount Firmament, it was not without the help of her in terms of guiding the Rover and assisting in combat. She likes to play a fun game called Wei Qi, which is a very long-running board game that tests one's strategy. This ends up showing one thing that she is known for. She is very perceptive and really cunning. She knows when shenanigans is around the corner. If bullshit is around the corner, she can call it. Right before the bullshit reveals itself. It is what it is. She is known to be highly wise and smart, and she seems to always maintain calm constantly no matter what. She seems to have that ara personality at the end of the day on top of that ara quality design. We'll get into that in a bit. Okay, so going ahead and taking a look at Changli, she's looking right at me, staring right at me, so I will go ahead and say that. Yeah, nice thighs over there. Well, you know what, I'll go ahead and check that. Now, the thighs, amazing, you can see the thigh indentation, great thighs. Okay, that is definitely thick thighs. And the tacit mark, absolutely, and of course, gotta let the boing boing breathe. That is the thing here. Now, the body decorations, I will go ahead and say, make her more sexier. Because if you want my honest opinion here, she's, like, well decorated. When it comes to, like, body decals that really decorate the waifu very well, it is impressive, to say the least. This is definitely ara quality right there. This is an ara quality body right there. It's transitioning into nighttime. Here we go. And, of course, we do get a view of her backside. I do like the shoulder presentation. Definitely. I will go ahead and say, yeah. And I will go ahead and say, definitely, this is where the max ratings, I'm just going to go ahead and say, as soon as we start turning things over to the Labs Lounge, we're definitely going to be seeing max rating throughout. So we're going to see max rating, and of course, those who dig the ponytail, I will go ahead and say that, so yeah. If we are to talk about her appeal, it is max rating all the way through. When it comes to her design, they went all out. Now, she would have the body decals that are themed around her skill set. Also, they really fit her well and make her sexier at the end of the day. For some reason, while she does possess the ara quality bombshell body that has tons of milk, thighs so thick, and a cake so elegant. As a matter of fact, her elegant outfit probably needed to be designed so that the boing boing can breathe while going boing boing. The outfit would also flex the thighs. The leg band accessory would just basically show how thick the thighs really are. You can tell by the thigh indentation, and that outfit would show off her back for those who want to see her back. Now, under the boing boing has a window that shows off her tacit mark. When it comes to the shoes and socks, we're talking about a great choice. It is an elegant thigh-high and shoe selection that really just fits her thighs very well. She is a beauty to look at. actually really a beauty to look at. When it comes to her hair, it would come with a richer pink color with white edges that blend along with the color. Overall, in terms of appeal, she is one hell of an Ara bombshell beauty that is really a richer strawberry cake for the eyes. Okay, I'm looking to basically show this one cool thing about Changli in terms of her gameplay. She is very swift and floaty in a very good way, especially in terms of exploration if you're like too lazy to switch to a gun user. I'll show that off a little bit later. So what I did was I did unleash an AoE nuke, but if I ult this guy, I just basically brought in 2 extra AoE dive bombs. I know he was already dead, but I wanted to show that off anyway. It is what it is. So I want to go ahead and show off a demonstration in terms of her floatiness. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, so I could skip through the small fry, and we could worry about that. So if I remember right, so I already got it. So say there's this bell that is right over there. I don't think there was no bell, but if there's like a bell that you have to take out and you're too lazy to switch to a gun user, now you switch over to Lumi, and then you have to figure out how to aim this damn thing. But then you switch over to Changli, then you go ahead and then do that, and then you can get the bell right there instead. And yeah, you can do that because you're like too lazy to get a gun user, so you just use Changli. The floatiness is actually a really good thing, to be honest with you here. It is really good that she is floaty the way she is, because you have to like stop and think. It's like floaty to a player's advantage. So yeah. In combat, she is formidable. A sword-based Havoc Resonator that plays with fire. She has a feature known as True Sight that lets her pull off a charged up attack that would start to fill her forte meter. Her resonance skill would rapidly attack the enemy and charge up True Sight instantly. You fill up her forte meter and you will get yourself an AoE dive blast that nukes victims around her radius. Now if you want a couple of AoE dive blasts additionally, her Resonance Liberation would bring a more devastating one that would also charge up the forte meter fully, instantly, allowing for 1 additional AoE dive blast. So, when it comes to her fighting, she would go and put herself in a blindfold that she magically summons. Yeah, it's part of her charm. She is very swift, but can be floaty in a good way. If you are too lazy to switch to a gun user, she can hit a mid-air target thanks to her floatiness. She is a crazy damage-dealing DPS hottie who is really fun to play. Yeah, she is a very, very rich dessert for the eyes. Like a very rich strawberry cake that's very, very rich for the eyes when it comes to Changli. She just looks beautiful, and she has that high amounts of sex appeal. This is definitely Ara quality at the end of the day. This is definitely... oh yeah. People will definitely fall in love with her. How sexy she really is, how wise and how calm she really is, how elegant she really is. My goodness, I will go ahead and say that. Man, she is one hell of a bombshell. I will go ahead and say that. Yeah. She is a calm bombshell lady who is a hell of a wild DPS. She is fun to play and packed to the brim with sex appeal from left and right. While some people may see her as mysterious, she is quite the elegant and skilled top dog. She is very floaty, but in a very good way, as it does add to her wild and unique gameplay. She is a hell of a lady who always has nukes for her enemies from left and right. She is really exceeding all-out ratings when it comes to our overall ratings, and has shattered all expectations and can possibly shatter more than ever later down the line. Definitely a well put together waifu at the end of the day. Elegant, sexy, beautiful. Oh man. I mean, I would like to cuddle fuck her. I will go ahead and say I would like to cuddle fuck her. It is what it is. People, she is definitely... Get out the fucking way, you prick! Anyway, with that totally said, definitely sexy, one hell of a bombshell. I would love to cuddle fuck. I would love to basically play around with her body and just, like, fiddle around with her thighs, her chest, the midriff. Definitely. Good times are going to be had. Oh, yeah, she's fun. She's going to be fun. With that totally said, that is all, and I will be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out.